Alright guys, hello, welcome to the Wild Earth Child. Today we're doing a reading on is your person a karmic, twin flame, or a soulmate. We have 3 different piles: Stranger Things pile, Alice in Wonderland pile, and the Nightmare Before Christmas pile. Timestamps in the description below, as always, and I will see you at your pile. Alright, pile 1 with the Stranger Things deck. Is your person a karmic, a soulmate, or a twin flame? And then based on what I get from that, I will pull again for, I guess, advice on what action to take with that information. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't, and hopefully this resonates. So let's see, pile 1. Is your person a karmic, soulmate, or a twin flame? 3 of Pentacles. Is your person a karmic? Ooh, the Hermit. So right now, sorry if you can hear the dog toy outside. Right now I'm gonna pull, I'm just gonna get a quick energy check-in to make sure that this is the person you're asking about. Reversed. So you could be in separation with this person right now. This could have been someone you collaborated with, someone you who was a co-worker, maybe even a mutual friend. Hey man, yeah, it looks like there's not really much going on between you and this person right now. Reverse, yep. Pretty stagnant, pretty quiet. Ace of Pentacles. You both could be very focused on finances right now, trying to gain maybe your own stability. I think there's definitely sort of a mirroring with the focus on sort of just yourselves, really. And that could definitely be twin flame energy with the mirroring, but let's just see. We're gonna pull again. The shuffling doesn't seem so chaotic today, so that's cool. Anyway, pile 1. Soulmate, karmic, or twin flame? Oh! Queen of Swords. Karmic, soulmate, or twin flame? The Magician reversed. I will say, just with this energy, right away, there is a karmic energy to it. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are strictly a karmic, because there's karma in every relationship you can ever have with, you know, with love, with siblings, with parents. There's always karma involved, but I am definitely getting confirmation that there's a little bit of a karmic cycle here. Nine of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. Two of Swords reversed. Hold on. It seems like, okay, there's definitely something spiritual about this connection, because it seems like divine timing is very important here, and it seems also like there was some sort of control that was taken out of you and your person's hands. Like the universe, like almost, there was something that happened that like forced a separation here, in order to, you know, go your separate ways for the moment and reflect. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting it's a little twin flamey to me here. There's definitely a push and pull vibe, I feel. Also, my throat chakra is like fading as we speak. I don't know what's happening. I'll have to get more water soon, but anyway. Alright. Yeah, it definitely feels twin flamey to me. Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, see? Loss of control. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Something wasn't stable here. The foundation was a little too rocky. Three of Cups. You guys definitely could have a really good bond. You guys could have been friends to begin with, or, you know, still friends, but there's some, like, more tension to it, if you will. Page of Pentacles. This person could have had not enough to offer. I'm dropping a lot of cards right now. Four reversed. Yeah. It seems like also fear could have gotten in the way here. Someone had fear about you know, doing anything with this connection, taking it to another level. There's some sort of fear with taking action, taking a leap of faith. There's something blocking it. And then Eight of Cups. Yeah. It's like we were forced to walk away from this. All right, let me see what advice I can get for you guys with that. What advice can I get for Pal 1 about the situation and what should they do next? Five of Cups reversed. The Moon reversed. Gaining clarity. I think it's definitely a time to be reflecting right now. I think there is a lot of triggers that happened in this situation. Four of Cups. Detachment. Knight of Swords. Speaking your truth. Maybe there's things that needed to be said here that weren't said. Both ways, by the way, not just for you. It does seem like that could also be a hint at the fact that your person has some things to say. Three of Cups. Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, try to be focusing on other things right now, not letting this like create such anxiety for you. Don't let this situation control you. I'm really getting strongly. I think that it's important to maintain unconditional love in this situation, you know, to the degree in which, you know, feels authentic for you. But there's definitely a need to sort of release yourself of expectations, release yourself of, you know, worrying about what's next, worrying about if that's it. I'm not gonna lie, I think there is a future here. With the Knight of Swords here, it seems like things are gonna have to be said. There's gonna be a conversation that is needed, but I think right now is not the time. And I think that there's things that individually you both need to gain from this right now. There's a little bit of work that has to be done, a little bit of reflection. And just, there's a need, again, I'm getting that strongly, don't let this control you. Don't let this take up so much of your mind space and your energy. Focus on things that are benefiting you right now. This will come back around, but in divine timing. Divine timing is super important with this connection. yeah, I'm gonna keep that short and sweet, guys. All right. Hopefully that was straight to the point for you. Hopefully you got what you needed quick, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. All right, pile 2, you got the Alice in Wonderland deck. So we are going to pull a quick spread on you know, the what has happened thus far, if you will, or the current energy between you and your person, just so you can confirm that this is for you. And then we're gonna pull for karmic, twin flame, or soulmate, and then we'll get advice based off what comes out. Okay, so what's gone on with pile 2 and their person? 9 of Swords. Okay, so this has been a bit of a anxiety-ridden situation. Six of Swords. Maybe someone had to walk away from this situation. 4 of Pentacles. Detach. It seems like this was creating like a lot of unnecessary stress, a lot of unnecessary drama. Knight of Cups. There are definite true feelings here. Someone might owe someone an apology. Star. Renewal. Okay, so you could be desiring renewal here. Your person could be. But that could also be like, this person stands out to you, you stand out to them. One of you could get a lot of attention, possibly both of you. But I get the sense that there's hope here to build something. It seems like someone owes somebody an apology. And I will say, I think that that's going to happen. Because there's renewal already in the energy here. Like, there's already a new start, like, that's faded here. And then the Queen of Pentacles, to nurture and you know, try to rebuild this connection. So this is already pretty positive, actually. Let's see if it's karmic, soulmate, or twin flame. And like I told pile 1, there's always karma in every relationship we have, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, siblings, parents. There's always karma. So, you know, sorry, my throat chakra is crazy right now. Yeah, there's always karma in every situation, but whether it's a karmic or it's just a situation that needs to clear out karma is another thing. So let's see. I don't feel like this is like wholeheartedly a karmic situation. The Fool. There could be a very childlike energy between the two of you. Could be a little bit impulsive even. I think you guys are both fairly focused on each other, even if like the other person doesn't realize that or know that. 2 of Wands. Could be a lot of very passionate energy between the two of you. I will say I think this could be definitely a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. I'm gonna see a little more. I just get twin flame energy with this because there's something very like fiery here. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I mean, damn. Emperor. Someone could be a dad. Someone could be a boss. And then Queen of Wands. This is twin flame energy all over it. It's super it's really giving like the twin flame energy. There's something super fiery about this energy. Like literally everything we pulled has like a level of energy to it. This could be a very intense connection for you guys. And I will say, I think that there is some sort of new passionate beginning that's going to happen. Like, it was written all over this from the moment I pulled, but there is some sort of new beginning that will occur here. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of fire. Like, this is almost pretty much all fire energy. Very passionate, you guys have very good chemistry. Like, this is definitely a twin flame chemistry here. Like, very intense. Let me get advice, what you should do next, possibly what could be coming next, just, you know, if it comes out. What advice should we give pile 2? I am keeping this reading short and sweet today, guys. Sabrina Carpenter, if you will. I'm keeping it very Sabrina today. Just because I feel like we gotta get straight to the point with these. I don't want to like linger too much on them. I kind of want to give you a clear answer and not make it confusing. The Fool. So 7 of Pentacles, the Fool, Ace of Pentacles. So I think right now, I will say, I think it's sooner than you think something's coming here. But I do think for now, there is a need to like be prepared to have, you know, have an idea of what you want here and what you expect of the other person, what you expect of yourself, the boundaries you want to have. I think there's a need to be like, I don't know why I'm getting like a mental preparation is necessary for this. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Strength. Whoa! Almost dropped so many of them. Strength reversed. Yeah, it seems like there is some sort of delay. There's like a lack of confidence right now on what is to happen. And this also came out, the 2 of Wands. So there is some sort of planning here. I think your person, especially with the Emperor coming out again, I think there is some sort of planning they're doing here on what action they want to take next. And I think that it's important for you to do the same. I think, especially if you're the feminine, you know, don't do anything to take action here. Be the receptive one. But make sure you have some sort of idea of what kind of energy you want to have here, depending on what happened in this situation, what kind of boundaries you want to have. I feel like there's just a need to have a clear, centered mindset with how you want to, I guess, react to the situation or act on it. How you want to respond. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I will see you guys again very soon, and that's it. Bye. All right, pile 3, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe that's relevant. The Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I am keeping these readings very Sabrina Carpenter today. Very short and sweet here, just because I feel like it's very straightforward. I want to just keep it simple, so there's no confusion. I just want to give you the answer. First we're gonna pull just like the energy between you and your person, maybe what has occurred here, just so you can confirm this is your pile. Then I'll pull Karmic, Soulmate, Twin Flame, and then I'll pull advice based on that information. Okay, all right. So what has occurred here with pile 3? So far, the other 2 piles have been twin flame piles, so it could be that people are watching all the same decks. I mean decks, all the different decks. I can't speak today, guys. I don't know what happened with my brain. All right. We have 4 cups and the 2 of cups reversed, so there's definitely a separation here. Someone could have acted detached and forced the other person to walk away. 7 of Swords. Oh, what did I say? The Knight of Pentacles. It'd be Knight of Presents here, but... So maybe somebody was moving a little too slow here. Or maybe someone didn't have enough to offer. 6 of Swords. Had to move on. 7 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this person created an illusion that they could offer more than they actually could. Let me see. This person could have been in a place where they like just were burnt out, were lacking motivation, were like not showing up in the way. I am getting the vibe here that this person created an idea of what was going to happen here and then didn't deliver. Like they told you one thing and then for some reason it didn't end up happening, or it didn't happen that way. It just seems sort of like it's giving empty promises from your perspective. I mean, if it goes the other way, you know, put it how it fits, but I'm definitely getting it more so that this person sort of created an illusion. I almost feel like they thought they would be in a better place at a certain time than they were. There's like something kind of rigid about their thinking. Yeah, I think they had more expectations of where their future was going to go, or their near future was going to go, and things have sort of been a little more slow moving than they anticipated, but that ended up kind of creating disappointment for you. And I don't know if they've even communicated to you exactly what had created this disappointment, or if they just like, you know, to you it just came up as like they didn't show up how they said they would, they're not reliable. So based off that, let's see if it's a karmic, a twin flame, or a soulmate. Like I told the other 2 piles, there's karma in every connection. So even if it's not a straight karmic connection, there is always karma involved with everybody we deal with. So let's just see. Karmic, soulmate, twin flame. Let's see. I think every pile got the damn Emperor. Okay. This person could be some sort of boss, a dad, somebody who's sort of in charge in some manner. Knight of Swords reversed. And 9 of Swords reversed. Sorry guys, there's like a lot of chaos going on in here, but I have to get these done, so. 4 of Wands reversed. 3 of Cups. Definitely could have been friends. Could have been in the same kind of social circle, or could just have a really good bond. But also I see like there's some sort of situation that happened at home for somebody. It could have been that you guys live together, now you don't live together anymore, or someone had an unstable situation happen with their living arrangements. 7 of Cups reversed. The illusion has been broken here. I'm having a hard time figuring out which one this is, though. Karmic, soulmate, or twin flame. It seems like there's a little bit of a complicated situation here. Four of Cups. Detachment. So maybe someone was detached. Maybe someone had to detach. King of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords. Someone was trapped by circumstances or felt trapped. Someone was a little bit harsh and cold with their words. A little bit mean, I'm getting. Healing. Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reversed. There's definitely a very big karma energy here. Definitely karma that had to be cleared out. Is this a karmic, a soulmate, or a twin flame? Please. Is this a karmic, a soulmate, or a twin flame? Ten of Swords reversed. Maybe you had to put boundaries up with this person. Page of Wands reversed. Maybe a spark went out here. Maybe things have grown very stagnant here. Queen of Swords. Could have had to deliver some very harsh truths to this person. Or at least it was perceived that way, I'm getting. Three of Wands reversed. Three of Wands reversed. The Empress reversed. I am getting a karmic energy for this one. Judgment reversed. So I do feel like, you know, this is your situation, so, you know, use your own discernment with the whole thing. If this doesn't feel right, then I would watch one of the other piles. But I'm getting karmic energy for this connection. It seems like there could be some sort of mother in the way of some sort, some sort of feminine figure that's like in the way, like some sort of third party situation. All right, what's the advice here for pile 3? What should they do here? Seven of Wands. What should pile 3 do here? Star reversed. I feel like there's a need to take this person off a pedestal for some of you. Queen of Swords, you gotta be honest. You gotta be a little bit brutally honest here, blunt about how you really feel, what, you know, what you want to say to this person. Ace of Pentacles, I think there's some sort of truth that needs to be delivered here. Focus on your finances right now. Focus on improving your own abundance. Nine of Cups. Focus on your dreams and goals. What do you want to come of your life outside of this person? Because I feel like there's a little bit of blockages here for sure. Seven of Cups reversed. The illusions have to be broken. Queen of Cups. You know, can maintain your unconditional love for this person. I'm getting a very sensitive energy here. Could be, you know, you're sensitive, your person's sensitive. But I feel like there's a need to have some, like, a little bit of, even if it's not necessarily to this person's face, like, you could keep it very, you know, arm's length with this person, or even, you know, just even cold if that's what you feel is right. But you know, internally still have sort of that love and support for them, and that, like, you know, that unspoken hope for them, not even necessarily for the connection, but for them to maybe get it together. But to focus on you, not to let yourself be enthralled in this situation right now. And yeah. All right, pile 3. I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully that left you with enough information, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.